Hello and welcome to the SaturdayMP Show, episode number 87, being recorded mostly live February 23rd, 2026. This is another episode where we work on PostCast, PostCast, the app that Omar and myself are trying to create that will post to social media accounts like LinkedIn and Slack and stuff like that. So you can watch the previous videos to see our progress along that, but the short version is we run the weeklydevchat.com. We run this, and as hosts, we kind of have to post all the time about our upcoming discussions, like once a week, hence the name. And it's kind of a pain to host a LinkedIn. We post to Slack. We post to this website, and it's just a giant pain in the butt to cut and paste it everywhere. So we're trying to write an app that'll do it for us. So far, we've been focused on LinkedIn because it's given us a ton of grief. We found out a lot about how the keys and everything in LinkedIn work. So we've got a connection to LinkedIn working. Last episode, we spent a lot of time figuring out that I can run the keychain on my Windows subsystem for Linux, and it was up and running. And we did a little test that we could see it going. Oh, yeah, it always puts it over here. So we can see that we saved a test key into our Linux keyring here. And today we're actually going to try and implement it properly. I guess not just right now. We just in app.go, we just basically set it as the first thing just to see if it would work. And we'll try and actually set it properly. So when someone clicks the post to LinkedIn, we'll check if they're, check credentials, if they exist or not. And if they don't, then prompt them for it. And if they do exist and we stored them, just reuse it. So that's what we're going to try and do today. So, Omar, why don't you do a quick introduction and then we can get started?
Yeah, my name is Omar. Software developer, web developer. Been working mostly on web applications,
Mhm.
B2C, B2B, those sort of spaces, SaaS. And it's been a treat to work on a desktop application here with Chris on the Saturday MP. Uh, been learning a lot about Go and how to, uh, change kind of mind states from HTML, CSS, and JavaScript to the world of compiled languages and desktop applications. So yeah, it's been fun, and I'm looking forward to using this app once we're all done. Well, I guess one's never done, are they? But
No, they're never done. But yeah, we should start dog fooding this. It's kind of the idea is we're going to hopefully start using this to even just post personally to LinkedIn and just start fixing things. Um, so I'll have to remember. I did forget last time I posted to LinkedIn as myself. I was like, dang it, I forgot to do it. Because it takes extra steps to post as a company, but I forgot to use the PostCast app, which I was kind of kicking myself. But so yeah, let's get started and see what we can do here. And we're also, I think we're gonna try and start adding some tests to this app now that I'm trying to get it out of the proof of concept phase into like a real app now, real app with air quotes. Um, So yeah, the other thing I guess Omar brought up a good point is that neither of us are experts in Go. We're kind of learning as we go along. Ha ha ha. Like we learned that apparently capital letters mean it's a public function, lowercase is private. We learned how to attach things to uh, your types, your structs here. So you can attach these methods to your structs to kind of get some OO, like an object oriented, like kind of object going. And yeah, just stuff like that. Whereas we're learning as we go along. So, okay, so I think what we could try to do is because we know this set credential is working. I think at least proof of concept wise, I think we should clean it up a little bit and then write a test or two for it. So right now, it just like if we fail, if it fails to set the keyring, the app just crashes. So we probably don't want that, right? If I remember correctly, this fatal F is like um, basically just kill the app, just print this message out and kill the app. we don't want that. We want this to return some sort of error or something like that. So
Yeah.
So instead of like dying here, we don't, because this is kind of like a library. We usually don't want to die in the library. We're going to want to die whenever we set it. So we should figure out what do we want our, like, yeah, we're using this keyring library too, but in the future, if we ever changed it, the nice thing is we have this encapsulator hidden in this function here. So we could write our own, we could use a different library. Our app is just going to call set credential all the time. But is there? Oh, yeah, I don't know. In Go, hey Omar, do you know in Go is there like header to approve kind of like header thing, header comments, or what are
Yeah,
those
I
called?
think like for functions, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. There's definitely a way to do this in Go.
yeah, dot comments. Okay, there we are. Whoops.
Yeah.
Go dot comments. They appear immediately before top level package. Constant func type. Okay, yeah. That's great. Let's just go to functions. Oh, okay. So it doesn't have a specific format. Like other dot comments, you'll have like you'll list this argument and describe what it does.
Right.
Name parameter results can be without any special syntax like backquotes. Typically use the phrase reports weather. Oh, okay. Reports weather the string S begins with a prefix. Copies. Oh, this returns
It's almost
two
more like
things.
prose, right? Yeah. Like it doesn't have your sort of like parameters
Yeah.
laid out.
Type buffer. Oh, yeah, it's return a bunch of buffers.
Oh, there we go. SQL. It's coming back to me.
Oh, yeah, look, they're closing a connection.
Yeah.
Closes return. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. We were talking about this just before we started recording. Okay. Okay, so there's no special formatting or anything. Okay, that's what I was wondering. So I just throw it up there. Okay, do we want, so I guess first things first, this thing's called auth, but we're not really
Yeah.
authenticating. We put it
No.
in the, okay, I have to get this terminology right. So we're in the credentials package.
Yeah.
I don't really think this is authentication. I think we called it that last time, but I don't really like that name.
Right.
Should we call this keyring?
Problem with keyring is that we already are using keyring from the
Oh,
library.
that's right. That's why we didn't use it last time.
Yeah.
Do we maybe call the package auth and then this credentials?
That's not a bad idea. I think that would be clear enough.
Because do we have platforms? What do we have here? Is this where we?
Now um we could maybe have the as opposed to a platforms package that we're using there, have a like inside platforms, which I think is what we were sort of aiming at from the get-go, was to have like packages for each platform, right? So we could have the LinkedIn
Mm-hmm.
um package, and that could include like the auth for or the like the credentials for LinkedIn or whatever you want to call it. It might just be clear because it's all in the same
Yeah.
package at that point.
Yeah.
That
So,
might be one way to do it.
because this LinkedIn, really, we just log. Yeah, we have all the login stuff in the same the same function. Again, this is just proof of concept stuff that also does the post. Yeah, here's the post. This is probably better in a different um, file.
Yeah. Yeah, I was actually starting to do that, but I didn't make a PR for it just because I was still working on it.
So we call like platforms LinkedIn,
Yeah.
and then this would go in here, and then we would call this one like say auth,
Well, this is gonna
and then we move this post function to a separate one, right?
yes.
Um, what's like posting? What's a good file name for the things that'll do like posting or um,
Um, I mean, I can show you sort of some rough thing that I had here. Like I had platforms LinkedIn as you have there.
yeah.
And then under that I have several folders. I have like API with like a
Oh,
client.go file and a user
yeah, yeah.
info.go file.
API. Maybe not API.
And then I have an OAuth one with like the config.go and flow.go. Uh,
Oh, you really broke it down. I don't know if we need to do that much breaking of it down.
and then the UI would be separate in like
Yeah.
a GUI logger.go.
What does LinkedIn call their different packages or whatever? Marketing, sales. API status. How do I see the API documentation? Oh yeah, they call it sharing. Okay. Ooh, we want an auth one, so this is to get authenticated. What would we call the file? Like yeah, like we want to just post, like doing posts,
I think
deleting posts. What would be the file that would store all that? What's a good name
well
for
that would
that?
be I think that would be part of um our API, right? Because those are the functions that we'd be exposing, like post or login or
Yeah, this is technically this auth is also part of the API. That's why I don't really want to call the next one API.
yeah, okay, I see what you mean. Because that'd be the
Hmm.
login function, right? Hmm.
Um, like I don't want to. I don't want to call it posts, but like what do you call a? I guess they are social media posts, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we do call it posts. Posts. Probably single. I think. I think you use singular for Go, right? So,
Yeah.
and then we would take this method. Uh, oops. Ah. Um. What's the refactoring shortcut commands again? Control Alt Shift T. Oh. Uh. That's pretty long. Can I move? Okay, let's move this to file post.
Oh, that's cool. What do you got there?
So the JetBrains IDE has a lot of refactoring, built-in refactoring
Oh.
methods. So I'm curious. What's this going to do? Preview. Did it move just this method, or did it move everything? I haven't used the Go one, so. I don't really.
Looks like it moved the stuff above it too, right?
Yeah, it is kind of linked to it. I wonder. Let's just do it manually. So if we just manually move this, put it here. I was gonna say, like, it because it's in the same package, the namespace should all be good. Yeah, oh, it's already declared in this package. It's because it's declared here, so I can comment out this one. And this one should still be good. Okay. It automatically put the imports in there for us. Great. Let's cancel that. All right, we did some refactoring. This would be nice where we had tests and we could see it works, but now I have to manually run it.
Yeah.
Run CMD. Yeah. I'll just make sure this works still. All right, that compile's going to take a minute. Yeah, and what do we want to call? So we still have it. We have internal. We wanted to rename this to auth.
So would we move that now to the LinkedIn? Because I think that's specific to LinkedIn, right? These credentials that we're getting.
Yeah, these ones are specific to the keychain. Like this is going to be specific to like they're going to be the same for every platform.
Yeah, but
like we would call set credential with a
platform.
different platform. Yeah, because we're going to store it in the person's keychain. So or key ring,
oh yeah,
whatever it's called. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Maybe just is that the only function there right now? Is the set credential function?
Well, we put a get credential, but we're not calling. There'll probably be a couple more in here. Like I would imagine this is how we would get set delete, like basically CRUD operations on our stored credentials.
Right.
So create, read, update, delete.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops, we have some undefined.
I don't know, you think about it, we're setting credentials, we're getting credentials. Why not just call it credentials again? Is that absurd?
Yeah, but we probably could. I do need to change this from platforms. Oh, right. This is now called auth. This is post, I guess. Okay. So I would need to rename this to no, this should still work, right? LinkedIn. We can't find.
So now the package is LinkedIn now, right? So that what if you're importing that package somewhere, that's the link. Like if you look at your imports. Okay, that's right. PostCast internal plat. Oh, do you got to run a go mod tidy now again?
I don't know. doesn't like this. Unresolved type LinkedIn. Is it a config? Yeah. Oh, maybe I fat fingered something. Oh, undefined win. Where's that?
When that must be from one of those. Oh no, that's being passed into this function, right? This is a um a reference to it's a pointer.
Win. Oh yeah, it comes from here. Win.
Yeah.
Window.
Yeah, it's being, if you look at the function parameters, it's, what function is that? That's sent to LinkedIn. Okay.
Post to LinkedIn.
Oh, it's part of when. Is that a struct then?
We create it here.
No, it's not created there.
Or sorry, it's. Oh yeah, it's part of this.
Yeah. And that's
So we do a new form.
app window.
Oh, it's this too. Okay. Oh, I wonder what we broke by moving that. So we get a LinkedIn.config. If they're both invalid, if they're both,
I
if
think
either
you
of them
need
are
that struct,
empty.
right? Is that struct there, the app window? It's a type with window. It's a fine thing, so fine dot window. So did we get that type in there from?
Yeah, let me see what I broke here.
Yeah, you see
Okay.
that
Platforms LinkedIn.
okay, you do have it there. Type app window struct.
Oh, we added some. Oh, this got added somehow. Okay. Let's just check if they're both empty. Oh, let's just get rid of that for now. I don't know why that got added. Okay. Uh,
Is that part of the, is that getting imported in there? The I think
oh,
it's,
maybe we lost the UI one. Is that what you were talking about?
well, I'm trying to figure out which
Oh
one
no, we're
it
in UI.
is. Um, for this when.
So Win lives here. This is the window.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it gets created in the main. When we run the app,
Yeah,
we create it here, right here. So this is it. So we create
yes,
the app and then we say build the main container.
yeah,
And so we'll build it here. And then we send to LinkedIn. So send to LinkedIn goes to this. And then post. Yeah, we'll call post to LinkedIn.
yeah.
And I don't know how we broke it though. Oh, we somehow broke it.
When is undefined.
Yeah, I deleted it, so it's we don't care about it now. But so I think we're
Okay.
okay because it was just an error handling. We can add that back in.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So now it runs. So if I do this, I don't know, just enter dummy stuff. Right, we have to do the whole browser thing. Oh yeah, okay. Yes, it's all invalid. Okay, so it looks like that part still works.
Okay.
Oh no, I can't. Yeah, we gotta fix that. I gotta stop the thing. Grep PostCast. Go.
So wait, that um did that work or did something crash there?
It worked, but because I didn't enter valid credentials, the server is
Oh,
hung, I think.
I see.
So now if we go back here, yeah. I remember we can't control C it. So
Right. Yeah.
okay. All right, we're back. We're back in business. Okay,
Okay.
so we refactored all this stuff. It all still seems kind of work. Great. Let's
We definitely need some tests, like you say.
yeah.
Things are they're starting to get out of hand.
Remove that. Okay. Okay. So we did that, and then we were going to call this so internal credentials. Go away. What do we want to call this guy again?
Like, can we just call it credential? Like, if we have to stick with the singular and uh, you know,
Yeah, let's see. Go file name same as package. Oh, it is a strong convention that the directory containing Go source files for a package should be named the same as the package itself. Oh, okay.
oh, okay. Look at that. My intuition served me well.
Yeah. Test.go.
So maybe this is also kind of useful. I'm gonna throw it in the chat here.
Okay.
Um, it's like a, oh, it does look like it was possibly LLM generated July 12th, 2025. It's not surprising.
Error handling, loop, receivers. We don't care about that right now, at least. Package naming. Should be short, lowercase, descriptive, and avoid stuttering. User utils.
Keep package names singular, user, not users, and avoid generic terms like utils.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So okay. So it's all singular. Um. Hmm.
The power of video mapping.
Foo file. Package name. Okay, so package names. Naming package contents. Okay. Since client code uses them together. Since client code uses the package name as a prefix, the names of these contents do not need to repeat the package name. The HTTP server provided by HTTP package is called server, not HTTP server. Okay. Right, because we would call it credential. Oh, okay. So yeah, okay. So I kind of like your idea. Let's call this. Wait, so platforms. LinkedIn. I think that's fine because there's many platforms. There's one LinkedIn. Credentials.
Yeah, and that's not the package name either, right? Like the actual package name in this case is LinkedIn.
And so in this
I
case,
mean,
we would call this like save. Save or set?
oh,
Because
okay,
I think I'm starting to understand this. So when I call it from here, let's say if we call
right.
it right here, we would call this credentials.save. Yeah. Oh, okay. So the name of the file doesn't matter too much from
Ah,
the caller's point of view. We should call it something. We can just call it the same name, I think, for now. Yeah. Okay. So we got credentials.save. We could have credentials dot.
okay.
So we wouldn't use call get credentials. We would just call it like retrieve or something, right?
Yeah,
And then of course we could have credentials dot delete.
delete. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay.
perfect. Yeah, okay.
Look at us go.
On the
Okay.
go.
Yeah. Yeah. The go. Oh, the go language. I don't know if that was a good name or bad name for it. Okay. So. Oh, for some reason, a bunch of my code got reformatted. I wonder if the IDE is doing that. Okay, so we have the save. That's great. Let's commit this rename before I forget, and then we'll write a test for this, and then we'll see for clarity. Okay. We can. Okay, so let's try and do a test here. So we're in the credential file. So as far as I know, we need to add a new Go file called credential underscore test or tests. Do you remember?
Um, it was just for, I think it's just tests, right?
Let me see. Add a test. Oh, just test without. Yeah, okay. No. Oh, shoot. Credential test.go. Okay. Oh, look, it's already suggesting.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, okay.
So I don't know. I'm just gonna tab it just to see. I have no idea if this is correct or not. Um so test save, great. I don't know what this testing thing is. So we're
I'm
running.
not sure.
So this looks like a human readable description that's going to appear. And this is the function we're testing, I guess. So we're seeing the saving linked in with the test token. We're going to assert no error gets returned. Func T. Okay. Is that the way it's all set up in here? Oh, yeah. Okay. T testing T. Um, hmm. Interesting. Okay. So here's what we're Oh, we have to call it with the name test at the beginning too. So we do a message. Oh, okay. So then this T is like what we append, like, hey, if we failed, we can append an error message to it or something. Okay. Okay. Well, let's try. I don't know. Let's just try. Does it go run test? No, just go test.
Go test. Yeah.
Oh, right. But I have to go test. This? No.
Do you have to be? Do you have to run it from within the directory?
Go run all tests in project. How do we do that again? Uh-oh. What's going on? Ah, there we go. Oh, dot, single dot, and then 3 dots. Okay. Oh, I can hear my computer thinking. Maybe it's compiling everything. Oh, it probably has to compile all the assert, this testing package.
Oh,
Because
okay.
we haven't, I guess Go, maybe when we downloaded Go, maybe it didn't ship with any like compiled binaries. Like, I wonder if it has to compile this all the time.
Or it's like standard kind of libraries that people use, or
Yeah.
the packages.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they're not. I wonder why I put it in that t.run. So let's put this t. Huh. We ask. No test file, that's fine. This one said okay. I'm assuming that means it passed. Because if I do t.error, this should fail. Ah, fail. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. Why does it put it in this t.run though? Because this doesn't have any t.runs, I don't think, does it? T.run. No.
Yeah, it does. I mean, oh no, there's not t.run. It's just passing in t. Um, can you try it without the t.run?
Yeah, I'm just curious why it would want to wrap that in. Fuzzy. Wow, it's got a lot of things built in. That's cool. Let's see. T.run.
It's a pointer to the testing packages testing.t type. You use this parameters methods for reporting.
Runs f, the function. as a subtest of T called name. Okay, so that's that's the name of it. That's fine. It runs in a separate go routine and blocks until F returns or calls T.parallel to become a parallel test. Oh. Run reports whether F succeeded, or at least did not fail before calling T.parallel. Why use T.run in Go? Okay, so you can create a bunch of subtests. That's fine.
Hmm.
Oh, you can run your tests in parallel.
Okay, self-test.
Okay, so this is how they'd write a test. Oh, okay, so they're testing various inputs to this function, right? Like, so I have this test time function. I have these 3 tests that I want to run, and then I'm going to loop over each one of these tests. All in one test. I'm going to loop over this array and test it every time. And it should tell me whether the test should succeed or not.
So here it's done without doing
Yeah, without that
that.
T run. Oh, talking about benchmarking. Okay. So to do T run, again, they have the structure. They're going to create an array of these structs. Yeah. And then they are going to loop over them. Okay, this is benchmarks. Okay. Oh, and there's the run, b.run. Oh, okay, so they create a benchmark instead of a testing.b. What do we use? Testing.t. What is a T and a B? Is that a test and a benchmark? Oh, is this their like thing to be super short? Oh, names? Okay. So B must be benchmark. Okay.
Yeah.
So test. So again, this is that original one. They have 3 arrays, the things they want to test. Then they loop over each one, and for each one they call T run. They'll pass in the name of the test. Yeah, so they're just making the name based on some of the parameters. And this is the actual test. Okay, so the first implementation, blah, it'll fail. Oh yeah, the second one will output the actual name that they load in here.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, the test time and then test inside test time. Okay. All right, we'll do the setup and teardown. Test foo. You control parallelism. Okay. Okay. Do we always use? That's interesting. Should all go tests now use T.run. Okay. GoCoderHub.com. That's taking forever to load. Oh, this is from JetBrains. Let's see what they say. Running a simple unit test, blah, blah, blah. All right. Test. Yeah, so run the test, or sorry, run the test and see if the result isn't equal, set the error, and that's good. Table-driven tests. Yeah, they use the T run here. I guess we don't need the T run if we just have one test in there. Okay, and that's how we make it parallel. So if we had a bunch of these tests, we could run them in parallel. Okay. Skipping tests,
Right.
yada, yada, yada. Okay.
Don't think it's necessary at this point.
Like, so this is called test save. Yeah, like I don't. Listen, that seems like extra complexity. We'll add that in if we need it, I think. Does this still work? Let's see. Okay. What is the error anyway? Is this a Boolean? It's an error. Okay. How do
I
I?
think you're
Sorry.
trying to redeclare the same variable and assign it.
Yeah. Is there an error? How do I set a new error? That's interesting. Because this is a type error. I don't know how to do that in Go. Oh, here, we can just ask.
I think because that's what save returns, right?
How do I set? No, that doesn't look good. How do I set? How do I create a new error object? Oh, errors.new. Okay. Errors.new test. Oh, was there a second parameter I had to pass? What's this?
I think you're just like yeah, you're redeclaring the same variable here.
Oh, you can't
Like,
do that in Go? Are these?
well, why would you? Like you I think you want to just reassign it, right? So you just say equals. Like you've already declared it.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you're doing? Like you're looking to just assign a new value to it on the next line?
Yeah. Yeah, so it failed. Okay. Yeah, I didn't like it when I did that though.
Like just equals, not colon equals for that second line.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Right. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's how we fail that. Assert no error. Okay. So basically, this test worked.
Oh, but you need to close that off with the bracket. Or oh, I see. Okay, I'm not sure what you're doing here now. So you just wanted to see if you could assign a new error for.
Yeah, I want to make it fail and see what happened.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. So I failed with the test. The string text or test in there. So
Yeah.
okay. So now if this does not have a key ring, so this key ring here, like this is gonna fail if there's no underlying key ring, I think. So let's okay,
You
let's
mean
try
if
and
it,
sorry,
yeah,
go ahead.
like if it can't find a keychain or a keyring on
On the
user
platform.
system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to think about that, how we're gonna deal with that. But we could try and get it. So basically we want to save it and then try and get it back, right?
That's right. Yeah.
And then how do we I guess we have to use this key ring. Get. Oh yeah, okay. So we'd want to do keyring. We need the platform. Just the platform, I guess. Which is a string. We don't need this. And this is going to return. How do we return things? This is going to return a string. Right, so you just do this. Does that work? Plus platform. Platform. Uh, retrieve. How do you spell retrieve?
I think that's I before E. Yeah, that's what I would have put. It's like I before E except after C, right?
Yeah, what is it? Missing. Oh, I got two sets of brackets here. There we go. That's my problem. Okay. Too many arguments in return. Oh, okay. What does keyring return to me? What does this get? Oh, it returns a string and an error. I don't know. Key, comma, nil. Right? Is that how I do that? Key.
Yeah, except
Or is it underscore?
nil like if you want the I don't know what we're sending back from keyring.get. Like
So
what's it
this keyring.get is returning us a string and an error.
error? Yeah, so usually you go like do you want the error or do you want to just
I'm just going to ignore it for now, and then we can figure out
yeah.
what to do with it later.
Yeah, I think it's underscore, double underscore. I can't remember which one.
Yeah, just this one underscore here if I want to ignore it.
I
I
guess
think.
so, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So I guess what we should, okay, actually we should go back here. Let's get rid of this. So if we look at our tests, so we have, I guess we could do this in a T run. Is it run? Oh, no, I don't remember how this went. It was so complicated and gross. T
Why do you
run.
want to wrap it again?
I'm thinking like successful. Because I was thinking, yeah, okay. That's what we had before. Because then I want to do a failed save and see. I don't know if that's going to fail or not.
You have two. I thought it was all within one T. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, so cert, an error was expected, but no error was returned because you can save an empty one. So now how do I? Ooh, this is a good question. Okay, let's get out of this. I don't know why this display is so gross. Let's try. You can display gross in this one. How do I mock out objects in Go tests? It's not really an object, I guess, but like, or methods, I guess I should have said. Oh, define. Okay, define interface. Oh, okay, so there's a mock library. Because what I want to do is I want to mock out this call here,
Right.
this keyring.set.
Yeah.
Okay. And whoops. I want to mock out call to keyring.set, which is a third party package. Oh, yeah, there's a. Oh, what's going on here now? There we go. Okay, sorry, what did it say here? Introduce keyring interface. Yeah, the bug, that's fine. Inject it and use it to mock the test. Okay, so we create a new interface. Keyring set get. The real keyring wraps the Go keyring package. Real keyring. So real keyring structure. Oh, okay. And then we put the two. We create the structure and we attach the two methods to it. The default keyring can be replaced in the test. Default keyring. Default keyring set. Retrieve. Okay, and then in my test case, there's my mock keyring. Oh yeah, set. I can. Oh, error. Okay, so I can pass. I can set up this variable. Oh, so the types don't have to map. Just the methods. Okay. So if they're yeah, so then I get a mock keyring. And then I inject it. Oh, interesting. Does that making sense to you?
Um, mock keyring and then inject it.
Yeah. It's good. It looks like Go's way of doing mocking, so.
Okay.
But there are libraries that do it too. There's a
What is
library.
mock.set error? Is that a function that it like
It's
that
so if we look at the mock, so there's this mock keyring structure, and
okay.
then there's the real keyring structure, which is this one here.
Uh-huh.
So the real keyring is just an empty structure that has the set and get methods on it.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
there's
that's what
sorry,
we're
go ahead.
using in code.
Yeah. Yeah, and so this
But
all comes from this interface here. So there's a keyring interface.
yeah.
Um, and then if we go look at the mock type, it has variables in it. It has this kind of error and then
Yeah.
a mapping of some sort in here. And it also has the set and get methods, but it uses this error.
Yeah.
So if you set the value and the error is set, then
Right.
return the error basically.
I see.
Oh, and this map is this is a mapping of the stored credentials is what it is. Okay. That's all that is. Oh, okay.
Return m.set. I mean that's a lot to chew on. Um, mock.
uh, okay. Fetch data. Okay, so create a new user, create this goofy thing on fetch data one, return. Okay, so when I call fetch data, it'll return this user and nil whatever the second argument is.
Hmm.
And then so process user, so we pass in this user here. And then if the error is not equal to nil, then basically error. If we got an error and if we didn't get a user, okay. Oh, interesting. Okay.
So this is a package that he's using here.
Yeah, there's also a thing called GoMock. I think that's in the last one. Okay, welcome to GoLand, blah, blah, blah. Ah, here we are, GoMock. Okay, GoMock is a framework. Is this by actual Go? Uber Go. That's by somebody else. From source code. Okay, and then call mockgen with 3 flags. Oh, you have to like create it from the. Oh, this is going to generate source file mocks. Oh, okay. This is even more work.
Hmm.
Oh, Go, you didn't make it easy to mock stuff. But I guess it's a compiled language. It's a little harder.
Hmm.
Oh, interesting. And then there's this Testify mock. This one sounds more promising, I guess.
Yeah, it seems like people do use. There's something. This looks like it's Go, or maybe it's just. Um, Here, let's see. MockGen.
They'll show
Yeah,
right
exit.
tests.
Repositories archive. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything that's like um, necessarily Go official Go mocking package kind of thing.
Yeah.
There was one, but it got it looks like it's in the public archive now. This one.
Oh, really? Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
2023. We see. Oh, this is. Oh, okay. They basically this guy they outsourced it to this fellow for whatever reason.
Hmm.
You know, we changed this project. Oh, it's used. Okay, the literally Uber, the car company. Okay. Okay. But this mod. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Which way do we want to try and mock? I'm thinking. Do we just do this interface? This is
So
like.
Claude's kind of giving us like a manual way to do it
Yeah, well, this is
without.
what Claude's suggesting. Like we have to create an interface basically, which is, I guess, the way you would do without any libraries is what you would do.
Yeah. I
Where's
suppose
this?
trying it first that way would why not? Like it looks like as much work as the other way so far. I may be wrong.
Default keyring. Okay, credential.go. Add this. Okay, so that's our interface. It's got to get and set service. Oh, is this just a shortcut? So uses and service are both a string. Okay, so I don't have to put like string. I don't have to do this. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, yeah,
Maybe.
they're both strings in that
Yeah.
case.
Okay.
Yeah,
Real
and in
King.
the set case, it's all strings, like service user and password are all strings.
Real keyring wraps this keyring. Keyring. And then here, use the default keyring.
Yeah.
And then the test, you replace them, right? Is that what you do? Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, that's a lot of work, though. Do I dare try this Testify thing?
It's always, I mean, it's always the question of doing something where you haven't necessarily done it before. Um, and then adding a whole package to the mix where
Yeah.
it's always a question. It's always a question to meditate on, right?
Early assertions, mocking. Check out the API documentation. Oh, it's even got a linter. That's kind of cool. So they got their own assert package.
That's kind of nice.
These look like the asserts I'm used to in other languages.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I've seen that also in
Yeah,
some of the
because
languages.
you work a lot in JavaScript, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So you see that in stuff like Jest. And,
Right. That's the JavaScript one. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Require. You terminate. Oh, okay. That's fine. So this is the mocking. Okay, so how did this work? So I create my mock object, the mock. Do something as a method on mocked object. Yeah, code that uses. So this would be the third party keyring.set that we're mocking out. On do something. Is that what this is called? Yeah, do something. Okay. On do something, return this. Okay, yeah, this kind of looks like mocks that I'm used to again too.
Yeah.
Call the code that we're testing. Oh, we have to pass it in though. Yeah, we're going to have to pass this test object in. So, yeah, the only downside would be we would have to. Let's just get rid of this for a second.
Why are you concerned about that?
We would have to pass in the key ring on like it would have to be passed in here like that.
Oh,
Maybe I do like the other one better.
using the package, you mean?
No, this interface.
Oh, okay.
Um,
It doesn't seem like a whole whack of setup, does it? I mean,
no, it's not horrible. The only problem is this key ring, like this set and get matches. Oh yeah, I guess that's fine because every like this key ring says it works on Mac, Linux, and all the other things.
hmm,
Okay, so we set the real key ring. We create our own set and get methods. Then we have to create this default. Um, hmm. What's a good thing to call this? I don't like the word default keyring. Like, I'd love to do this. It's probably frowned upon, eh? That and then retrieve. Default keyring, yeah, return key. Okay, well, I guess we just call it. Let's just see if this works, I guess, eh? So default keyring, sure. And then this would be default keyring. Sorry, go ahead.
Declare that. Right? Did you declare that variable?
Oh, I have to put the var keyword or something, right?
Yeah, either that and then the type, or or you can use the shorthand and do it with remove
like this one.
var. Yeah, but then remove the var keyword.
Okay. What is this complaining about? Oh, unexpected. Maybe because I'm not in a function, I have to do it this old-fashioned way. Oops.
Oh,
Lowercase. There we go.
really? That's interesting. You might be right there.
Okay, so these tests should still pass. Oh yeah, well this one's gonna fail because we want this one to fail. Okay. Now if we go look at this, we need to create a mock keyring. So we'll just get rid of that mapping for now. We can deal with that later. And then we need the two functions. I'll just get rid of the store. Then we create the mock. Like that. And then this one is fine. This one we need to mock out the fact that it fails. And and error. What's an error? Oh, that just returns an error. Oh, let's see what that does.
So wait, you are using assert now? Is that? Oh, where's the assert coming from?
Oh, I don't know. That's what just the auto-generated code filled in there, but that didn't seem to work. So let's just do.
Yeah. Because assert would be coming from one of those packages, right? Like if you're using something like Testify or.
No, there's an assert built into Go.
Oh, okay.
Error setting credential for platform LinkedIn mock fail. Oh, that's because we we spit out this error here. Okay, let's get rid of this. Oh, that other one did work. And error did work. All right, there we go. Hooray! We mocked it out.
Okay, cool.
So is this making sense? What we did?
Honestly, I I'd need like some more clarity on some things.
Oh, okay. So I think this is my rough understanding of Go. So we defined this interface. So I think
Yeah,
interfaces in Go are similar to like does JavaScript have interfaces? I don't actually know.
TypeScript does.
TypeScript. Okay, yeah. So this is an
Yeah,
interface. It has these two methods on it, right?
right.
And we called it keyring in this case.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just. I'm just going to rename it for now. Let's call it. No. How do I? What's the shortcut to rename things? Shift F6. Key ring interface. Okay. So we created this interface. We added these two methods onto it.
These are the methods or method signatures.
And these signatures have to match the real key rings signatures.
Oh, okay.
So the real key ring expects a string, and a string, right?
Ah,
So we set this as a
right.
string, and a string. And then this
Yeah.
is a string to get, we need one less string because we're getting the password.
Yes.
And then we created this struct that we called the unmocked keyring. It's private. So this is public because it's capitalized. This is private
Yeah.
because it's lowercase. And part of me is talking myself through this too.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
And
okay.
then,
But it's just an empty struct. There's nothing
yeah, there's no data with it, but we did bind two methods to it. This get
for
and set.
some reason.
Yeah, because we're using this interface here.
Yeah.
And the reason we're doing that is we declared this kind of global variable, or at least this
Right.
package level variable called default keyring, and it's of the type interface. And we're
Yeah.
setting it to the real keyring by default.
I see.
And so when we use it, when we're not mocking it out, the default keyring is going to go to the real keyring, and the real keyring behind the scenes calls that third party keyring set method, right?
Right.
When we mock it out, let's do this. Let's there. You have these side by side. Okay, so we're in the test. So the test's on the right here.
Mm.
We create a mock keyring structure. In this case, we just have a variable or like an error variable inside of it.
Mm.
We put the same two methods on it, set and get, so that it has the exact same signature as this interface as well.
Yeah.
Set and get. Only in this case, this set will check, did we set an error? If we did, return the error. Otherwise, return nothing.
Because now this function is bound to mock keyring
Yeah.
type.
Yeah. This one's bound to mock keyring.
Yeah.
And then when we go into the test here, we create a new mock keyring. That's what this does.
Okay.
And then we set the default keyring in here, which I don't like this default name. We'll have to find a different name. So we set this, because this is just an interface, we set it to the mock. So it's no longer the real one. It's the real one's been replaced by the mock.
Huh.
It's like a way of injecting this parameter into this. Like if you're familiar with object-oriented programming, this would be like injecting. This would usually be in a constructor. Like if you went new credential object. Here's the keyring to use. By default, we would use
Right.
the normal keyring, but we can inject this.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Now it's using the mock one.
Inject it in the same instance.
Yeah, so now this default keyring is set to the mock. So
Hmm.
when we call save, when it goes here, instead of executing this code over here, the set, it's going to
Yeah,
execute this code.
I see.
So if we don't set the error, if we don't set this error here,
Hmm.
then it's going to return no error, right? So that this one succeeds, and this one's going to fail because we set the error before we call the save.
Hmm.
And then we assert that we actually got an error back.
I see.
So that's all good. And then what we would do is this error object's kind of cool. Yeah, we can assert. I wonder if we can assert error. Oh yeah, message and args. Okay, so we can actually assert what the message was too. Mock fail. Oh, okay. So we should get that error back. If we call it mock blah blah blah, that test should fail. Oh no, that test didn't fail.
Hmm.
This is cached. Why is that cached? I thought this would fail. Okay. Oh. Huh. Error miss. Huh. Message and args. Oh.
Maybe equals is what
You think like this? And,
message and args equals.
like this?
Yeah, but a comma after error. Like so it's a
Oh, yeah.
different argument.
Yeah, there we go. Hmm. Oh.
Then bring those equals cool up, cannot be percent, but type. Oh, I see. Maybe not.
What is this? Assert.error. And go lang. Uh, this checks assert.error and golang check message. How do I do that? Oh, maybe we are using this Testify. I didn't think we were.
Yeah.
Go test. Package assert. This is go test tools.
Doesn't seem to be assert in native to Go. Right?
The package.
Oh, sorry, you got real quiet there all of a sudden. Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
exact.
I think it's my Bluetooth earbuds. They just disconnected because I think they lost charge. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay. That's okay. I can hear you okay now.
Okay.
T error, the exact error message. Yeah. Does this need more?
Chill dwarf. It's just the like placeholder stuff they put in sometimes is it's really something.
Credentials. Yeah. Yeah, it's not failing with the error for some reason.
Well, we're not using the package right now, are we? Like, is this even running? Like, oh, we are using. Okay, so you do have Testify.
Oh yeah. Should I? Do I need Testify in here?
I think yeah, because it'll start telling you like assert doesn't exist, right?
Oh, okay. I am using Testify. Oh, so we do have access to those mocks too.
Yeah.
Migrate from Testify. Oh, but this is the actual. Is this actual Go catchers? Oh, this is a different package altogether. Oh, this isn't even a Go one. Okay. How does Go do assert? Oh, Go doesn't have assertions. That's right.
It doesn't look like it does.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Is that in other languages?
I think newer languages have testing and assertions built into them, but a lot of the older or existing languages didn't have testing built in, and then I think assert just became like the default way. What was the first one? I think Java was at least one of the first ones I heard of that had a testing framework. I think it was called like
It was
JUnit
JUnit,
or something, and then .NET had NUnit,
right?
and then a lot of other
JUnit.
frameworks did the whole assert. Assert whatever, assert or equal, assert this, assert that.
Yeah.
This is kind of a shame that this part doesn't work. Okay, so we're using this Testify. Oh, should I try the mocks then? Now I'm back to like, but oh yeah, I still had to. Well, we can inject it. Okay, I was worried because I'd have to pass it in, but we can inject it this way. Oh, okay. Well, let's do this. Let's
Well, I think the only I
sorry.
mean, okay. Is there an issue with this code if we remove those assert lines? Like, is there any beside just not the fact that we just haven't validated whether there's an actual error or not? Like that,
Uh, I
so it's
think
incomplete, but is there a problem?
if we don't have this, we have to write like if error. We have to do this basically.
Okay, and what's wrong with that for now? Is that not sufficient, do you think?
My brain would love this. Like that is just so
Okay.
much easier to read, right? Like
Yeah. Yeah.
than if then all
Okay.
this
Okay, that's fair.
or assert dot was it no error? Yeah.
And that's fair.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I remember we read that right off the get-go that Go didn't have asserts. Error F. Do we want to just keep it it is kind of nice not to depend on a package, but this is just a test package. But
It's nice, you know. I mean, the fact that it doesn't look like you had to write out a lot of code, and walking me through it now, I'm sort of getting a better understanding of what's going on here. Um, so it's up to you. I mean, I'm cool with this, and I could spend.
what do you mean this? Like with this way?
Yeah,
Oh, without the asserts.
yeah.
Because we'd have to do this like basically you have to you're gonna have a ton of if statements, I guess, is what it's gonna end up being. Oh yeah, are brackets the way to go and go? I don't know. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it likes brackets.
I don't think so. I don't know. Like, is that so bad to read and write?
Uh it's just it's not the worst thing, but it's definitely I don't think that's nearly as nice as a nice assert.
Yeah.
Like how popular is that go testify GitHub? Like this is probably gonna be a crazy this is it right here, I think. This is gonna be a crazy popular repo, I imagine. Yeah. There, I'll even start that bad boy for you.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a version 2 coming out.
I mean, it does look nice, doesn't it? To have that assert dot equal, assert dot between.
Yeah.
It does look nice. It does look like the modern way of unit testing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, yeah.
so this was the testing. Yeah, right. So yeah, this is if we didn't have assert, we're basically gonna have these if statements everywhere.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah, which I guess gets a little. I mean, we could, I suppose, write our own like functions and call them whatever we want with those if statements kind of thing and pass them in things, but
Yeah. Yeah, they pass in the T testing thingy. Okay, well, if we're going to use it, I'm going to try this mock thing too. Okay, we got this basic testing working. So let's put it back to the asserts. Bump, 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 bump. Assert not. Okay. Not error. Okay. Still passes. Hooray. Okay. All right. So the mock. So right now we're mocking out with this interface. This mock package is telling us to. Okay. So if we wanted to mock here, we would have to, instead of doing all this stuff, we would do type mock key ring. Still a struct. Mock dot mock. Okay. Done. And then we need our two functions again. Okay, let's just see if this wrote it out. So again, we need the functions that bind to this thing.
yeah.
We need the set with the 3 parameters, returns an error. Okay, so this is the mocking part. So m.called. So when it's called with these 3 things,
Yeah.
args.error. Error gets the argument at the specific index, panics if there's no argument or if the argument is in the wrong type.
argument of the specific index args, because that's what m.called is returning. It's returning like an array or an array of arguments, maybe? Is that what we're seeing here?
Yeah, it's an array of arguments, I think. So this is do something was called with the number, return. Oh, it's returning a Boolean and an error. Okay. And we are going to return just the error. And then in the actual test, okay, so this one's user string. Oh, okay, these just have to say your return values. You have to say it was called with these. If you're called with these two arguments, then you should return, because sometimes you can hard code these or something if you want it to do certain things for certain values.
Right.
So argument 0 is a string. Oh, okay. So yeah, return argument 0 is a string, and the second argument, so 0 is the first return value. It's a string. Second one is an error. Okay, what to return for there. And then down below, we should be able to. So we want to do this now. So my mock is going to equal new mock keyring. Let's just comment this out. This is going to stay the same. And then mock dot on. Okay, there we go. So now we can, I'll move this over a little bit. Okay, so we're saying when we call the set method with these parameters, return nil. Okay, this looks like a mocking framework I'm used to too.
Okay.
All right, so in this case, we would.
So what it's saying is
We would put this in.
when these keys correspond with those values, then
Yeah.
Right.
New error. No, errors dot new. Failed. Mock error. Okay, let's see if that still passes. Oh, go mod tidy. All right, we got some stuff. Unexpected method call.
Set strings.
Failed save.
Panic at somewhere. Where did it panic? At 54 in credential test.go.
Okay. Yeah, we called the save there.
Yeah.
Test token diff. String's not equal to test token. Oh, I passed in the. Oh, that's why. So it's telling me these arguments didn't match, basically.
Right.
So if I put this to test token, it should now pass.
Why did you leave it empty?
I think I was just seeing if it would fail if you could set an empty in the actual keychain or keyring. If you set an empty token or empty password, if it would fail or not. but
Right.
apparently it lets you. So, oh, interesting. It. Oh, that's because this is. Oh no, this is fine. This should be. Oh, it's not returning an error. An error is expected but got nil.
No.
Oh yeah, you can do anything.
Well, here you're.
Oh, because I have to. Okay, set up an expectation, so we did it. I have to unset. Oh, I have to call this unset method. Okay, that's why. Because it's using this previous one that we set up. So I need to go mock dot unset.
Oh, I see.
Is that what it is? Oh no, I get the
All or something.
I have to. Oh, it's kind of a pain in the butt. Do I have to unset it every time? That's unfortunate. So I have to unset that. Yeah, maybe it's just easier if I can I do this. I'm gonna cheat. There we go. Okay. Use of package mock not in selector. Oh, right. I have to set the. I would have to do this every time then. Maybe there's a better way to do it, but. Okay, there. Now they all pass. So what would be the best refactored way to do this? Would be probably this. And then, I don't know, S, sure. Set method, sure. Nope. Unset. Yeah, there we go. Okay. If I don't have this unset, this will fail. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the unset's kind of a pain in the butt. It'd be nice to not have to do that. The mockery tool. Huh. Is there a way? I wonder if there's a way. Testify. Other people have got to be complaining for unset. It's a pain in the butt. Call unset panics. Oh. Oh, I wonder if we could do two. Maybe. Oh, what about this? No error. Error token. I guess we can leave this one as test token. Can you set 2? Test token. And then I shouldn't need this anymore. I should need this. And I can set this to error token. Oh, no. Which one failed? 58, same one. LinkedIn error token. Oh, I need to return an error though. Oh, it looked like it worked. Okay. Mock error. Oh, okay. Okay. We can use this mocking framework.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe I'll go over this just for my sake and yours.
Yeah, please.
Now that I figured it out. Sorry, I guess I was just experimenting with there and just kind of in my own head there for a bit. So we're using this Testify. So from my understanding, we're using this test. What's it called? Testify? Yeah, Testify framework.
Mm.
So what we do is we still need to create this mock keyring. But inside of it, we have this. I don't know what this mock.mock does. We'd have to look up exactly what that does. We still have to bind our 2 methods on there, right? So whatever interface methods we still have to bind those.
Right.
And then what we do down below is we create the new mock. Yeah, we create the new mock. We say, when you're called with these parameters here, return nil. So basically, don't return an error. If you're called with these parameters, which this one's an error token,
Okay.
return an error.
Okay.
And then we inject it into our credentials. So we're using the mock instead of the real keyring.
Yeah.
And then down below, for this one, we say, hey, because this test token, this parameter here, test token matches this, it's going to return you no error.
Yeah. So that's a successful case.
Yeah. And in this case, it's going to match error token matches error token. That's going to return you an error.
Right. But you didn't have to use unset anymore and all that.
No, because we use different parameters.
Yeah.
If I use the same parameters, I have to unset it and then set it. But it's nicer if we don't have to. If we don't have to do that.
I see. Okay, that kind of makes sense.
So that's not horrible. Because the other thing we could do too, we could even move. We could even move these here if we wanted. It's probably where they should go anyway. Right where they're being called, like that.
Oh yeah, okay.
So that's not bad.
No, it's pretty good actually. I see what you're. I see the vision.
Yeah, I see the vision. Good, because sometimes I struggle to see the vision. Now, do we have to use an interface here? I guess we need some way to say. How smart? Okay, let's commit this. This is another experiment I want to try for Go. Let's just call this good. Okay. So what happens if we... I'm trying to figure out how these interfaces in Go work.
Yeah.
Like, does it have to match does every method have to match, or do just some of them have to match? So what I'm curious about is, can I get rid of this? And then down here, I guess it's 2. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Can I just do var, default keyring? If I just do this, is that going to work? Or is this going to fail because... Oh, okay, yeah, some methods are missing. Okay.
Right.
So what we... delete and delete all. Okay. So we could, if we did like... Okay, so we don't have to declare an interface per se, I think. I think we could get away with...
Just add the ones that are missing.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know if this is going to be right, but I'm just curious if it's going to give me a... It's so crazy how smart some of this stuff has gotten, eh? What was the other one I was missing? Do you remember?
Delete all, I think.
Delete all, yeah. Okay. Delete all. I don't know. Just sure. Whatever. Delete all returns a string. Need to have method delete all error. Not string, sorry. There we go. Error. Return. Whatever. I guess we just... It's kind of a pain that you have to repeat this code all the time, eh? Oh, okay, so it tells you... it needs a service. Service string. It's called a service. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that, eh? It looks like...
Oh, okay. Wow, you just saved a whole bunch of code there. So you don't need any of that stuff that...
Yeah, so I don't need to create this interface anymore.
Oh, wow. Okay.
As long as like, there's only 4 methods on this existing keyring. So this isn't horrible, right?
No.
But
So,
if there was like a bunch of them on there, I wonder if there's a way to shortcut that mocking. Probably not, but... Oh, okay. This is with this mockery tool to auto-generate mock code against the interface as well. Oh, okay. So this thing that we just wrote, this basically.
right.
I bet you this mockery tool will auto-generate it. Type in get. Oh, simple configuration. Oh, it's even YAML. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, it actually... Who uses mockery? Oh, it can be us. We could add Saturday morning productions. Oh, okay. So you just use a YAML file. Do not use that latest. Okay. You can use Docker, sure. Okay. Mockery works with two types of template generators apparently, or two types of tests.
Retriever. Okay.
Mockery.yaml. Mocks.go. Code generated by oh yeah, it fills in all those calls that we had to make. Okay.
So what do you just you sort of copy that over and use that, or it just generates something in the code?
I don't know. Well, I guess it's 12:30. Maybe. So, do you want to keep going, or it's lunchtime? It's 12 o'clock or 12:30.
Yeah, I mean I think this is probably enough for one video.
Yeah.
Not that I don't
I
anything
do
more,
have to promote the weekly dev chat in-person event tomorrow, so
yeah.
I should probably. Okay, but yeah, maybe we could try this mock. Okay, this is kind of cool though that we figured out how to mock things.
Yeah.
So, and then the idea, I guess, the reason I wanted to do all this is so. I guess in this case, these errors are kind of. I don't know. Is this a frowned upon method of doing things? Like, is you can, if we had this this method do other things. So one, we can test that the save. We can kind of mock out this, or we can even mock out this. We can mock out the save method even later too, for other tests, which could be even more useful.
Right.
But what was I saying? Oh yeah, if we want to do other things, right? Like if we had the error, and then we had like if error, I don't know, like do something else. We could test that this do something else triggered, right?
Hmm.
So we did a bunch of mocking here. I don't know if we need it or not, but you can also test that like calling. So sometimes you have like a call, usually to like a third-party API. So you would call out to the API here, like maybe this is a call to the LinkedIn API.
Right.
And you want to have a bunch of different things, right? Like did it return an error? Or maybe the different types of errors you want, like if error dot, is there a message or something in here? No. Is error just a string? Oh, it's just a string. All right, so like if error equals, I don't know, 404, do something, right? If error equals, is it 3 equals? Is that what I need? 401 or whatever. Like you might want to test that these actually do. You want to test what these are doing.
Right.
But you need to mock out this call to do that. I don't know why it doesn't like this. Error and string. Oh.
Smash type.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know how the error thing. Sorry, go ahead.
Error must not be a string. The variable its default keyring dot set must not be returning, or just a string. The type must be different. So
Yeah.
the set method on default keyring must return something else.
Yeah, how do I see what the error message actually is? Huh.
Oh, like error dot message or something?
Yeah.
Well, what's set returning? Like what's your what like once you call the set method on default keyring, what's that actually returning?
An error.
An error type, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, yeah, that's a good question. I have not done that in Go where you actually do anything besides like check whether it doesn't equal nil or not. And then you just kind of print error or log. Yeah.
Error. Oh, it has error as a string. Oh, okay. Do we just read the error? How many equals am I supposed to use in Go? Oh, it looks like that.
Two. Pretty
Okay.
sure.
Yeah, so this, okay, so there we go. That gives you the string. So if the error was like 404 or,
Right.
401, maybe you have to do
Yeah,
other
different
things.
HTTP status codes.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why that helps you just to mock this out. So yeah, when we're calling the LinkedIn API, we might have different things. Like, especially when we do that server callback, like we can mock out like the call, like we set up our own little mini server there. We can mock out the call to LinkedIn and just return like, hey, this was a success. And then we can verify that it keeps going on or that it was an error. So yeah, that's the reason you want to mock these things out, especially any third party API calls. So that way these tests will run even on a platform that does not have the keyring installed. So yeah. Oh, okay, cool. All right, I guess we should wrap this up though. So
Yeah. So, I mean, this was definitely productive.
yeah, it was kind of cool. We learned a bunch about tests. Yeah, and what I'd like to do now that we're trying to get this slightly out of the proof of concept stage is that when we write new code for right, like when we're writing this code here, I want to put some tests in there just so we can do things like refactor this code, and just things like that, right?
Right.
So these ones are these are pretty simple examples for the most part, but there might be more complicated ones. There'll be more complicated test events eventually, and then we'll have unit tests, and then we can also add, I don't know, integration tests into. Does Go have an idea of integration tests? We don't need the HTTP one.
Cucumber.
Oh yeah, cucumbers are real popular. I guess it would work with a desktop app, but it's okay. So they're using Cucumber database stuff. So what Cucumber lets you do, does it have an example of it in here? Yeah, it'll let you write. This is like a Cucumber file. So you have a feature, and this is kind of stuff that's going to run. I can't remember how this works. I think this is stuff that kind of runs once.
Yeah.
And so you write this in this kind of human, somewhat readable format. And then what you have is behind the scenes. You'll have these methods that will correspond to the text that you wrote. So this scenario, like create a new book successfully. Let's see if I can find that in here. Oh, sorry. Given a mock server. Okay. Let's see. This is what I want, I think. Oh, why can't I find it? but I'm trying to remember how this works now. It will match this this text.
Right.
So if we look here, yeah, this is the scenario
Different.
context right here. So as long
Yeah.
as this matches, looks like they're doing this. I haven't used this ever in Go, but okay, here we are. Yeah, so this is the Go, like this is that human readable thing,
Yeah.
and then if it matches this text, what is it trying to do? I'm assuming it's going to call this method here is what they're doing. So you write this human readable text, and then you bind this human readable text to methods. So it's kind of interesting, I haven't used it in quite a while. It would be kind of a pain, but it's kind of nice to read, given a mock server exists, and a mock server with this status, blah, blah, blah. So you can write all this, and then this is your test. So when I do this is the actual test, and this is what I expect out of the test.
Yeah, it's kind of like a story form for.
Yeah. So a lot of times, usually you won't see the exact JSON. I guess this is for API testing, but like when I've used it for user tests, and you'll see like scenario, like you're writing a store, right? So it's like the scenario would be like user successfully purchases a book.
Yeah.
So it's like given you have an existing user and they're successfully logged in, then you go like when they click the buy book button or whatever, and then you just go through the steps
Right.
that they would do to buy a book, and then you just then they should successfully have bought the book. And then in the code that you write behind the scenes, successfully bought the book might mean like you get to the page where it's like your purchase was successful, congratulations.
I see.
So yeah, Cucumber's probably more than we want for integration testing.
Yeah.
I guess
that's interesting. Yeah, it's sort of like you're taking a whole user story and putting it into this form.
Oh yeah, there's a Cucumber JS. There you go. Yeah, so here's a better example without all the JSON in there.
Okay.
So yeah, like this is kind of like you're withdrawing cash tests. I don't know what the rule is. Maybe it's a new one. But again, these are your tests. Like this is like a scenario, right? So if right, and then again, each one of these lines here is bound to like an actual function in JavaScript or Rail or Ruby or whatever language you're writing in. And then you can have a function that when Hamza tries to withdraw, and then you can say like this is like this could be a variable passed into that method. This $200. So yeah.
That's kind of cool. Yeah, that's really readable.
Oh, Java, Kotlin. Oh, I guess they don't have a default Go one. I've used it in Ruby before. Yeah, there's a JavaScript one if you want to play around with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, write a scenario. And then you have to bind it. Yeah, so like here, it is Friday. Given today is Sunday, function this dot today equals Sunday. And then so this is where it binds that human readable text to something it actually has to do.
I see.
So keeping these bindings in check can be a bit of a pain. So some of that can be painful to do. But yeah, it's kind of cool.
Okay.
I think the idea was for like business people to be able to write tests, or like they could kind of write the high level specs and then a developer could translate what they wrote into actual code. So something like that. So yeah,
that's pretty handy.
Yeah, it's kind of something maybe you want to play around with. So
yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, that's Cucumber. We'll have to find integration tests for Go later. All right. Let's wrap this up. I'm hungry. I want to go eat.
Okay.
Yeah. So thanks, Omar, again for joining. This is, as always, super fun. We're learning lots about Go.
Yeah, absolutely. The learning curve is definitely there, but I think this is really useful because it's one thing to kind of do it in theory, and then a totally other thing when you're building something out and you're just finding the solution to your own problem, but you end up kind of having to explore the whole gamut of what this language is.
Yeah. Yeah, you find all the little intricacy I can't even say that word. All the little bits, all the little things that can trip you up. And then this is kind of how I've experienced most languages. Like I know there's a way to do mock. There's probably a way to do mocking in this technology or language or framework. We just got to figure out how. Like there's probably a way to write to the file system. How do we do it? There's a way to make API calls. How do we do it? And you just find out each language is kind of, or framework's unique way to do that. But
Yeah.
But usually there's some way to do that particular action. Just they've just made it easier or harder or different in some key, like some, you just got to figure out what that language or technology expects it to be done in. So
Yeah, because it looks like you're kind of mapping a lot of stuff that you've done before in, say .NET or some other framework, and you're mapping it onto here. It seems to much of the time work in the sense that there is some kind. If it's not one to one, then it's sort of like one to, three-quarter half thing,
yeah, and that's where I find some languages or technologies do it better than others. And sometimes I'm just used to one way of doing it, and the other way it seems harder, but it's really just different. So I try not to be too judgmental about that, but that can be hard. Yeah, like, and I still think because I did a bunch of Rails programming in the past, I really find that the Rails community, at least, is really kind of user focused. Like, really, how can we, like, developer focused? How can we make this super easy for the developer to do it? Like with the least amount of keystrokes, sometimes too few keystrokes. I find in Rails, they do a lot of convention and magic. So when it breaks, it's really hard to figure out what's going on. But yeah, they like, and then I switched to something like Go that is a newer language, hasn't been around as long, and I think has different viewpoints on things. And you're like, oh, like Go, why didn't Go just build asserts into their default language? I'm super curious why they just didn't do that.
Yeah.
Because this is just so, it's just so easy to read like that.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've heard that the creator of Go can be very opinionated about what they like and what they don't like, which I guess is good. The opinions are good, or can be good as long as they're, you clearly state what your opinion is. You know what you're getting into when dealing with that technology or person or whatever. But yeah. So yeah, I was kind of curious why they just wouldn't add this. Just I don't know, just to make testing as easy as possible. But yeah, you have to always pass in this testing T. Yeah. I guess this part's not horrible. And in a lot of other frameworks too for testing, they'll have like you can put, depending on your language, you're able to just easily do that table-driven testing they talked about.
Yeah.
There's often like syntax that'll let you do it without having to write like a for loop and stuff like that. So I don't know, maybe Go at it eventually too. Like, again, it's a newer language. There's probably stuff that they'll keep adding. So yeah, anyway, so we wrap this up and rambling somewhere. So yeah, thanks again, Omar. This is great. Thanks everyone for watching for another really long. Omar, you're responsible for like the longest videos ever. So thanks everyone for watching. Hopefully you found this fun and exciting and useful. As always, you can leave comments down below or send an email to ask@SaturdayMP.com with some constructive criticism or feedback or thoughts. And yeah, like and subscribe if you found this useful. Thumbs up, all the things. And we'll see you again in a week or so. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye.